wanted to work with a local nonprofit organization and design something that could be useful to the company and help towards our main goal of reducing inequalities. So, talk about your job and what the absolute goal of this organization is. Yes.
Great. My name is Diane Watkins, and I am the program coordinator for the Tempe VITA site. And VITA stands for Volunteer Income Tax Assistance. We serve the working poor with low to moderate incomes by preparing their tax returns at no cost. We do have some income limitations, which would be $54,000 annual income. But we also serve the elderly or the disabled, so that's sort of our group. Here at our center, we also offer translation services, primarily for our Spanish speaking, but we do have other languages that we help with translation. And also we offer asset education, which is offering resources to our clients about food, access to food banks or housing or medical care, that type of thing. And we call that an asset education arm of our service, but primarily the tax return preparation.
Another question I had was what kind of problems you guys face as an organization as a whole that you guys might come across through your few months that you guys work?
I think the largest obstacle that we have would be the number of clients we could potentially serve. Are we reaching them and letting them know of our services, as well as being able to accommodate them in our center per se, because sometimes there are long waiting times. To help alleviate that problem would be to get more volunteers to help prepare the taxes. So we currently go to ASU for volunteers in the community. Our previous year's volunteers we like to see returning and that kind of thing. So it's a combination of how many volunteers do we have versus how many people are we trying to serve.
Okay. In order to help solve problems like that, us as a design group, we wanted to help maybe do something online. We noticed that you didn't have a logo for a certain, for one of your organizations, so we wanted to help and make a logo and make a design. If you wanted to talk about that and what we could do to help.
Sure. I think it would be helpful if we had a logo designed around the VITA, VITA, Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program that was maybe more descriptive as to what kinds of services that we do offer. The other thing that it just popped in my mind, if there would be ways that we could reach more potential volunteers. So something around a volunteer, something catchy in a logo that would bring in volunteers to help us staff up better to help our community.
Okay. So we will go back and this week we'll help out and we'll do something that could potentially help bring in more volunteers. We just want to thank you for your time. We really appreciate it.
All right, thanks. I appreciate it. Look forward.